Started to go back to his stand, and this he's doing now. No problems. Danny Beasley's okay. Stand by for action. They're off this time. Desert Heights first away from Brecon Rose. A length away third is Hailstone, followed by Straight Proof Dandify. Puzzle Book is last on the late scratching number 7 Octessa. Settling fully into stride now, and Brecon Rose leads on her ear. Boss has a quick peep over the right shoulder and makes sure he cleared Desert Heights with ease, and Brecon Rose to the first corner. 2 lengths now on Desert Heights. Similar margin Hailstone. Straight Proof a half back on her inside. 1.5 Dandify, 3/4 Puzzle Book. Onto the side they work now, the 800 marker in their sights, and Brecon Rose the short price pick. A clear-cut leader from Desert Heights. Third is Hailstone, fourth Straight Proof. Dandify being second last, and nearly 2 lengths to Puzzle Book. 8 lengths between the field as they work their way down past the 650 and Brecon Rose. A length and a half Desert Heights. Third posse is Hailstone. Straight Proof over on the inner. Dandify and about 3 lengths to Puzzle Book. Still no change as they work around the corner now. And Brecon Rose railing well, and she quickens up now. She's about 2 lengths clear on Desert Heights, and she's galloping boldly, the leader. 2 lengths to Hailstone, followed by Straight Proof, but at the 250, and Boss really sending her along now, Brecon Rose. She's a couple clear. Boss has a quick peep or two. Desert Heights second from Hailstone, but it's Brecon Rose. It's 6 out of 7 and 4 on the trot for her. Brecon Rose, Donkey Lick's arrival, second Desert Heights, third Straight Proof, then Hailstone, Puzzle Book, and last Dandify. Late scratching was number 7 Octessa. She's pretty good, and I know she had all the breaks there, but she's so adaptable. She can go straight to the lead. She settles, and she's, of course, been able to come back in distance from the Randwick win of 1600 to the 1400 today. Oh, bigger things could well be in store for this lovely mare by honour grades from Sonia Heaney. Gay Waterhouse training for Sheikh Mohammed bin Khalifa Al Maktoum, and Glenn Boss had an armchair ride, and he's picked up his percentage of 32,500 with ease. 2, 5, 4 and 6 are the official placings. Brecon Rose, G-Boss first. Number 4 Straight Proof, a mare by Straight Strike, John McNair. Corey Brown second. Number 5 second Desert Heights I'm talking about. Number 5 Desert Heights second, Hugh Bowman, and number 4 Straight Proof third, Corey Brown. 5 Desert Heights by Desert Style, Brett Partelli.
All right, the New South Wales first 4 on 2, 5, 4 and 6 has paid $248.10, and here's the head on. She was looking pretty good a fair way from home. She's finding this company much too easy, Brecon Rose. I'd like to see her now take on some good opposition, and I'm sure that's the plan. Perhaps even a race like the Coolmore Classic for the mares at Rose Hill in a month or 2 months' time might be a good race. That was an easy win, another easy win for 2.10, and Innovation Girl $2.50. This is a race that's been won by some very smart horses over the years. Probably the most famous, Zabeel, won this as a 3-year-old, and he has of course gone on to be one of the top sires in Australasia. Dash for Cash won it last year. Crawl, Mossman, Encounter, Muard, a very good horse, won it back in 97, and Mahogany in 1994. And the fillies contesting the Debonair this year. In fact, the filly Innovation Girl is the favourite at 2.20. It'll be a good race. Here's Greg.
So Innovation Girl, a solid favourite for the race. Thorne Park, an easing second elect, or just as I say that, they trim him up by 20 cents. So he's into second pick clearly. He's been second pick all the way through. And then Hard Rider and Jeremiah. Thorne Park is about to come up into the line. Innovation Girl is about to link in as well, and then Delago Brom to the outside gate. So Innovation Girl's been the solid top pick through betting. Thorne Park had drifted all the way until the last 30 seconds or so, and he's been trimmed up. And then Hard Rider, a distant third favourite in the race, and Jeremiah is the 4th pick. They're nearly ready. Here's Delago Brom coming up now to complete the line for the Debonair. Group 3. What an intriguing race awaits. They're set. Light flashes, all clear. Racing. Prime Century didn't jump all that well, and also Hard Riders out the back, and Innovation Girl began brilliantly, and she leads with Blur going through to head her in the early stages. Now let's see, Thorn Park gets back. He's second last from his awkward draw at the 1100 metres. Innovation Girl again driving forward goes to the lead. Tycoon Ruler to second, Blur third on the inside, and then Conspectus, Prime Century fifth around on the white colours. Then came Cool Trent, Jeremiah on the outside of him, one Hard Rider. Thorn Park is second last, heading to the 800 metres, and would be about 8 or 9 lengths at least from Innovation Girl, with Delago Brom last at the 700 for home, and Innovation Girl by a length and a half. Tycoon Ruler second, Blur the inside third, and they're followed by Conspectus outside Prime Century, two to Cool Trent. 2 lengths away then came Jeremiah under the whip on the outside of Hard Rider. Thorn Park pulls to the outside, and Beedman is niggling at the Sydney Colt, with Delago Brom last into the straight. Innovation Girl got to the 400, about a length in front of Tycoon Ruler, Blur, and then Prime Century pushing into the clear from Conspectus. Thorn Park wobbling out to the middle of the course at the 200. Innovation Girl by 2 to Tycoon Ruler, running a good race, and Thorn Park winding up out very wide though. Innovation Girl in front of Tycoon Ruler, Delago Brom. Innovation Girl, Nash wields a whip, she's home. Innovation Girl from Delago Brom flew from last, then Tycoon Ruler, Prime Century, Blur, then Thorn Park, who struggled home. He's followed just behind them by Cool Trent, Jeremiah, and then came Conspectus, and Hard Rider was last of all. Innovation Girl all the way, she's won her 10th from 13. Delago Brom is slashing second. Tycoon Ruler running a heck of a good race, holding on for third. Thorn Park unsighted in the last couple of 100 metres. 122.7, 8, 2 and 7 are the numbers. 827 in 122.7. Well, we certainly overestimated Thorn Park. He probably didn't handle this way of going all that well, just he kept wobbling out towards the middle of the track. But we really should be talking about the winner, because she is an absolutely outstanding filly, taking on the Colts here, and she's proven yet again. She won the Ascot Vale at her only other run at this track against the boys, trounced them there, and she stretched her winning distance out to the 1400 today, and did it comfortably too. Delago Brom flying home. He's come from last to get into second placing, and Tycoon Ruler, he has run a terrific race in third position. Thorn Park struggled home, probably in about 5th or 6th placing or so over on the outside. But all honours with this wonderful filly by Rubiton from Bright Gleam. It's a winning double for Brian Mayfield Smith too. Nash Ruwilla getting down to the right weight. He got right down to the 54. It's a huge challenge for Nash, who's a heavy, tall jockey, and it's made it all worthwhile. He wanted to take a little sit early, but the pace wasn't generous enough for him, so he just let her slide forward. Beautifully balanced, kept her rolling, and her winning run continues.
$10 for the rest. Back to Ian for race 6.
An interesting race. Yeah, she's been very heavily tried, Xana, particularly mid-stages. There's been some money late now for Outward Display. There's only a split inch in it. As Nick now links in with us, thanks Nicholas. Xana very well tried, and good late support for Outward Display. They're the two, and a little late money also for Interstorm. So this has been quite an interesting betting race, and the pool in New South Wales has got to over 440,000. So on track, 10 Xana, 3 Outward Display, and the Coffs Harbour Gelding, not forgotten, Interstorm, and is 420 on the tote, a little better than that in the ring, but coming in. On the tote, Xana 310, Outward Display, pardon me, 380, and Interstorm at $4.30. Now Lou Jin comes in, so does Xana, and Miss Bowie will be the last, previous race. And victory to number 2 Brecon Rose, Glenn Boss, continuing on her winning way, beat 5 Desert Heights, 4 Straight Proof and 6 Hailstone. Now they're all there at the 1300. This is race number 6. They're off. Beautiful start too. One of the best out was Outward Display into Storm, jumped nicely. So did Counter Depiction. Followed closely by Kiwa and Xana trying to get over. A length further back is Riding Master, followed by Architrave and then Luge and Miss Bowie. And Viturisk drops out to last. Viturisk as they go past the 900. A battle for the lead here. And Kiwa has it narrowly from Xana, working hard, the heavily backed favourite. And then comes Outward Display on the inside of Into Storm, closely followed by Riding Master. Then Counter Depiction, a length and a half to Architrave, Luge on the inside, and Miss Bowie in company with Viturisk of the last pair, 600 out. And the leader Kiora, half length on Xana. Outward Display tracks them third. Into Storm, one out, one back. Moving forward, Riding Master, and then comes Counter Depiction, Architrave, followed by Miss Bowie and Lugen. And last as they come into the home straight, Viturisk at the 350. And here, Xana is being called upon. Riding Master, Outward Display got the run along the rails, and down the outside Architrave is running home. It's Outward Display in front, about a half to 3/4 of a length on Architrave, and nothing else can win. Outward Display's in no danger, and Outward Display beat Architrave. Xana or Viturisk for third. Viturisk a huge run, and then came Counter Depiction, followed by Riding Master. Kiwa weakened out of it, so did Into Storm and Lugen and Absolute Miss Bowie. Number 3, Outward Display. Got the run through at the right time, and it was camped right behind the pace in third position. And the breaks came when Chris needed them. And the beautiful looking filly by Thunder Gulch from Madayayo, bred by Guri Pastoral, who own her. And that's a double for Gay and Chris Muntz. They combined earlier with Cosmic Force. Number 3, Outward Display's number will shoot up at any tick of the clock. She has scored in the time of 1:16.76. The second will be Architrave, and there's nothing in it for third. Viturisk on the outside, because she's there on the rail out's got a big chance, and yes, she's got third. Number 8 is third, and that is Viturisk, and I think, with due respect to the first two, she's the horse to follow. Trained by Grant Delaney, the mare, the guy that used to train that good mare Here She Goes, and a very, very good trainer. And I think this horse has got a future. But anyway, it's 3, 4, 8 and 10 are the officials. Outward Display, Chris Muntz first. 4, Architrave, a gelding by Woodman, Gary Portelli, Darryl McClellan second. 8, Viturisk, a filly by Vittori, third, and Hugh Bowman aboard. And number 10 ran fourth, and that was Xana. Didn't have...
All right, thanks, Ian. I think it's a treble for Gay too. I think she's won 3 races there today. She won the second race with Cosmic Force, Brecon Rose in the 5th race, and now this one with Outward Display. So yes, that's 3 for Gay. There's those Unitab dividends in. The New South Wales first 4 on 3, 4, 8 and 10, $2,694.30. And we'll return to Rose Hill for the feature race, the Satellite Stakes, a listed event over 1,100 metres.
Don't be surprised if it does something too. It does represent a little bit of value too. Although
welter over 16.30. Here's Greg.
Get Up just favourite ahead of C Senor, and both of them have been quite well tried. I think punters are realising that the leaders are having a big advantage here today, and they're the two natural front runners, both drawn well. Flying Sparks now moves up. Malou is set. Last to get into the gates is going to be Wobbly. So Get Up and C Senor, the best two tried in the race, and they're the two front runners. Acetate's easy. Gonna Matter is also easy. And Malou, who'll get back, you would think, is a drifter as well. They want the on paces. All in. They're set and racing. C Senor getting away well on the inside, and Acetate jumped out fast early. Flying Sparks goes forward from Runs on Ego. Gonna Matter. Get Back is getting back as they settle into stride, and it's back about third last out to the 1400. C Senor is in front, leading a length and a half. Flying Sparks second. Acetate is third. Runs on Ego is fourth. A length and a half. Old Man, the cerise colours, fifth the rail. Gonna Matter is around him. 2 or 3 lengths further back is Malou, and then Get Up, Fra Magic, and Wobbly's 3 lengths away at the 1100 metres. C Senor set the tempo, 1.5. Flying Spark second. Acetate third. Runs on Ego fourth. 2 lengths away then Old Man. Gonna Matter, another 2.5 lengths Malou, and then Fra Magic as they came up towards the turn, and he's being followed by Get Up, and last is Wobbly to the turn. C Senor at the 800 led. Flying Sparks a neck away. Acetate tucked in thirds, had a good trail. Runs on Ego is around him. 2 to Gonna Matter, and then Old Man, 2 Malou. Get Up is peeling to the outside, coming wide round the turn, and then Fra Magic and Wobbly. They enter the straight at the 550. C Senor leading narrowly. Flying Sparks on the outside, followed by Acetate needing a run behind the leader, and then Runs on Ego called on. Gunner easing out wider, and then Old Man and Maloo, and Get Up as the widest runner, passing the 400. C Senor kicked by 2. Acetate through on the inside of Flying Sparks, and then Gunner, Old Man and Maloo. Inside the 200, C Senor under the whip by 2 lengths to Acetate. Old Man, Maloo coming right down the outside. C Senor had it to Old Man, Acetate, Maloo. He's holding on. It's another all the way leader. C Senor by 2 lengths. Old Man second, I'd say. Maloo third, or Acetate close up. And they were trailed further back by Flying Sparks, and then Get Up. Gunner and a break behind them to Fra Magic, and he was followed in by Runs on Ego, who weakened, and Wobbly was last all the way. C Senor leading all the way, ridden by Danny Nikolic, number 11, in 1:37.7, so he slowed it at some stage of the race. Second to number 3 should be Old Man, and Maloo will wait on the official verdict there. There wasn't a great deal in it for the minor into the prize. C Senor all the way. Here they go now. 11, 3 and 6 are official. C Senor first, Old Man second, and Maloo in third place. Now, I think it really is becoming obvious that you've got to get to the front. There's 4 of the last 5 have been all the way winners, and the other one that led was He Guy, who ran second. So I think it is a pattern, and you must be against the fence too. Horses getting out wide are really battling to make up the ground required. There's been some nice runs from the Beaten Brigade, but I think that fast lane was quite evident there. C Senor finding it and using it properly. 11, 3 and 6. Fourth in was number 8, Acetate, and fifth was number 1, Flying Sparks.
Okay, Greg, and that first 4 is $1,207.40. 11, 3, 6 and 8. And certainly his racing style, on pace that is, was in his favourite Flemington today. They've got 9 races there, so next we've got the Kensington Stakes Race 8, an open company event over 1,100. A listed race worth $75,000. Good shot there of C Senor and Danny Nikolic going to the line to win the welter. So speaking of good class races, this is a Group 3 weight for age over 1,100 metres. And we're about to hear from Jason Holder. Regal Kiss is having her last race today as she's in foal to Giants Causeway.
The end of a brief but exciting racing career. Can she go another one that caused that? No, we can't see it, obviously. All right, Blazing About's about to come up with a Galia. Crystal Decanter goes in ahead. Crest of Gold is steady. Now Super Elegant, they've had a look at him and he's coming in again. Bomber Bill ready. Stephen Arnold here for one ride. Super Elegant backs out again. Cameraman on the back foot. The Irwin Stakes at Group 3 level. Previous winner Beau Gallant will return to Victoria for a 3-year-old race, and Children Dirk May will be back for the Adelaide Cup Carnival. Off now. G Star Hit seemed to time the start, then knuckled over. And so too Empress Waltz, and first out Crest of Gold. Lazing About, Stand By Me going quickly with Super Elegant and Agalia. Just behind them over on the inside next was Star Hit from Bomber Bill, who's got a fair way back around Empress Waltz. Regal Kiss second last, and Crystal Decanter is last at the 7. Crest of Gold a half in front. Second Stand By Me, between them Super Elegant. Then Star Hit on the inside. Bomber Bill improving the centre. Lazing About wide out. Agalia taken deepest of all from Empress Waltz. Regal Kiss, and last is Crystal Decanter as they come around the corner. 400 metres to go in the Irwin. Crest of Gold running a race from Super Elegant. Then Stand By Me, wide out Agalia. Bomber Bill just got blocked for a run. He's trying to move Lazing About out of the way and does so now. Empress Waltz is charging home, one off the rails, and then came Regal Kiss. The rest not in the race. Crest of Gold the leader. Here's Bomber Bill down the outside, mowing turf late. He's got them, Bomber Bill. He raced up and took the lead from Crest of Gold and Regal Kiss, and Bomber Bill a big first up win, scored by a neck. Regal Kiss looked unlucky at her swan song. Then Crest of Gold, followed by Stand By Me. Empress Waltz ran a good race fresh. Then Agalia, Lazing About, Star Hit, Crystal Decanter, they left it in. And last over the line was Super Elegant in 1:03.17.
Bomber Bill, and with that win today, that makes him a millionaire. He'd won 962,000 odd prior to today's race. Bomber Bill, Stephen Arnold for Russell Cameron. Regal Kiss in foal to Giants Causeway. That was her last run today. Jason Holder, and 9 Crest of Gold, Joe Bowditch third. 1, 5 and 9 in the Irwin Stakes. Terrific first up run by Bomber Bill. Now Rose Hill, the Satellite Stakes, coming up in 7 minutes time. Kingsgate at 5.70, one of the top chances. Ancient Song, Clay Shaker and Progress are all well in commission in a fairly open Satellite Stakes over 1100. Right down to Stormcat Academy, number 13, who might just get the nice run off the speed and be flying home. Robert Thompson rides in for Pat Farrell, $7.70. And Marlou and Acetate and Correct Weight. And at Morfettville, the numbers are 1, 5, 9 and 4 confirmed. Officially fourth was Stand By Me. Now back to Wayne.
Set for action in the QBE Sydney Swans Satellite Stakes. The Swans out here today having a good afternoon. They're ready. And racing, Statesmanship was last out, and Clay Shaker, one of the best to bounce, going up very, very quickly as they sort themselves out. Ancient Song, National Saint third from his wide alley. Fawadi gaining ground. Then presently Progress, Kingsgate, Umbani, followed by Bradshaw, Stormcat Academy, and then Statesmanship, a good margin. River to Me, Martoom, Gahila Baby last. Down to the 650 and Ancient Song in front of half Clay Shaker, a length the National Saint. Fawadi one out, one back, two presently, and then Progress, Umbani, followed by Kingsgate, Bradshaw, then Statesmanship, Stormcat Academy, 3 to Martoom, and River to Me and Gahila Baby brings up the rear. Ancient Song narrowly over Clay Shaker as they set sail for the judge, a length the last year's winner Fawadi. National Saint can't get a crack at them, and then Progress followed by Presently, and then Kingsgate at the 200, and Fawadi accelerates. Fawadi in front, Progress after him. Fawadi and Jimmy Cassidy in front, Progress trying hard, but it's back-to-back Satellite for Fawadi. Progress second. Third Presently, then Kingsgate and National Saint, no luck, Ancient Song. And then came Stormcat Academy, Statesmanship, followed by Martoom. And then Bradshaw further back in the field, Clay Shaker, Umbani, River to Me. And last all the way was Gahila Baby. Number 1, Fawadi, written by Jimmy Cassidy. Number 1 has beaten Progress and Presently, 960, 320 for Fawadi. What a good effort. Gate number 14 originally came into 13 with the scratching of the reserve. He won it last year, as I said, and Jimmy has given a superb exhibition of horsemanship from such a wide gate to get him across into the trotting terminology. One out, one back. Let him accelerate in the stretch at the 270, and the son of Forest Glow has raced home to win the Satellite in good style. Won the winners, Fawadi by Forest Glow from Remember Prue, trained by Jimmy Lee. For his long-term clients, the Sion Syndicate, the Kaduri family. Number 7 is second, Progress by Kenny Ladd. John Hawkes for the Inghams, Rod Quinn aboard. Number 10, third Presently, Unbridled Song, the sire of this black gelding, trained by Bruce McLaughlin, Huey Bowman. And number 3, Kingsgate, the official fourth after race number 7, clocked in 1:03:02.
All right, thanks, Ian. Big race jockey Jim Cassidy, and he's waited for the feature race there at Rose Hill to bounce back with his first winner back for this year. Fawadi. He's had a good association with that horse. Very underestimated galloper. Fawadi, winner of the Concord Stakes last year and also the Satellite Stakes 12 months ago. So he's no stranger to winning good company sprint races. 1, 7, 10 and 3. The first fours paid $8,263.90, and the daily double combination of 3 and 1, $48.70 with a special dividend of $3. Correct weight at Morfettville on 159. But to Greg, we've got weight at Doomben on race 6. Fenham beat Pedro's Power and Collins Special. The trifecta was $128.40. If you missed the big race this afternoon, the Debonair, it was taken out in great style by Innovation Girl and Nasrawilla. She's now won 10 of her 13 starts, trained by Brian Mayfield Smith. Delago Brom ran second, ridden by Patrick Payne, ran a very good race. 7 was third, Tycoon Ruler. Prime Century was back in fourth spot, and Thorn Park missed a place. Now let's return to Flemington for the Kensington Stakes. Here's Greg.
Libidinius is the best tried in the race, coming back from the 1200 of the car line. Libidinius was taken on the car line stakes, and coming back to 1100 is going to be right in her favour, drawn across to that inside rail, and that really has been an advantage if he can find that fence. But the query here, of course, is whether they'll split, and we might see some pace on the outside to make it interesting. Libidinius looks to have that inside section covered, and she has been well and truly the best backed in the race. Cosmic Strike, the easing second elect. Princessa looked a bit fitter here today than the other day when she got caught off the track, and she's got a good Flemington record too. Here's Pindy Ridge to Grey now coming up. Lethal Lee getting a lead in. Not too far off a start here. Card Queen standing up. River Dove to move in, rider with the red cap. John Didham to distinguish it from Desert Sky. Off to Sea will take the outside barrier. River Dove set. Quaddy numbers of 5, 8 and 11. Off to Sea to complete the line. Libidinius in 3. Princess is alongside her. Raymond Arch has the inside gate. Cosmic Strikes in 8. Be interesting to see where Damien Oliver goes on her. Off to Sea completed the lineup. The Kensington Stakes, 1100, they're all in. Light flashes. Libidinius a little edgy. Racing, Libidinius jumped reasonably on the inside with Princessa, and Desert Sky jumped away well, and so did Mr. Magoo. They are splitting here, and David Notch is going speedily to the outside rail in front of Card Queen, and up there Lethal Lee. River Dove shows pace in the red cap. Cosmic Strike just in behind those horses, followed by Off to Sea, and Umrummer's last of the horses coming grandstand side, and they're right in the hunt too. Coming towards the 600 metres, Libidinius found the lead over on the flat side, ahead of Desert Sky, Princessa in the pink colours, and then Mr. Magoo, followed by Roman Arch, and Pindy Ridge's last of those horses down on the inside at the 400 metre mark now, and the grandstand look to have a lead here, I'd say. Darmour Notch is in front of River Dove, and then Card Queen Off to Sea. Cosmic Strike is coming the deepest of those horses on the grandstand side. On the flat now as they got to the 200 metre mark, and Princess Libidinius from Mr. Magoo, but it's a grandstand a minute in front here. Darmour Notch with River Dove coming at it. Darmour Notch, River Dove to fight it out. Darmour Notch with the nose in front. Darmour Notch beats River Dove. Umrum came hard for third, and just behind them Cosmic Strike and Off to Sea. Mr. Magoo looked to win the flat side, but they were well beaten. Pindy Ridge was up there with him. In behind them were Princessa and Libidinius, followed by Desert Sky. Pindy Ridge. Towards the end of the field is Card Queen and Lethal Lee. Darmour Notch to pay $44 and $12.40. They were never in at the horses on the flat side. The grandstand had a lead all of the way. It's 11, 13 and 1. Victory for Darmour Notch, who has a very good straight record. She won a Breeders here less than 12 months ago. She's won a Waltzing Lily up the straight. Very good straight track sprinter. And she has won 3-year-old filly taking on the older horses. It's been a good effort. $44 and $12.40 Darmour Notch. River Dove $3.30, and Umrum $12.40 for the place. 11, 13 and 1 they've run not too far outside of the course record. 1 minute 2.6 seconds. 1 minute 2.6, the record held by Mr. Cube at 1:2.3.
Well, Darmour Notch finding her best form. She contested the Golden Slipper last year. She was a 2-year-old with a lot of ability, but she hasn't done much since then. Until today, of course. She's bounced back with this big win, first up from a spell at $44, ridden by Darren Gauci for Lee Freedman. River Dove second, Umrum will be third, and the we'll just wait for the first 4 dividend to come through in New South Wales. But 1 to go at Flemington this afternoon. The final race there is due in about 35 minutes' time. Big upset in the 8th. Now, Morphettville race 7 is coming.